Today, we're in Sicily having a bit of rosé. Let's get it. What up, winos? Happy Wine Wednesday. I am your host, Jayton Gunter, owner of Grapes and Sand Publishing, and I'm ready to drink some wine today. What up, y'all? It's Wednesday, and I'm a little thirsty. I can't wait to get into this wine with you today. Just so you know, I got other announcements to end this recording, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, let's get into this. Today, we are talking about the Nerello Mascalese. It's one of my favorite grapes out of Sicily. We're in Sicily today. Nerello Mascalese is probably my favorite grape out of Sicily, to be honest with you. It just is a wonderful grape, very well balanced. Does a lot of things if you want to drink by itself or pair with food. I just tend to love them. I love them, especially the ones on Mount Etna. They're to die for, in my opinion. This is a rosé of that, and so we're talking about the 2022, which gives it a little bit of age for a rosé. 2022, the Feudo Montoni Nerello Mascalese Rosé di Adele, and this is out of Sicily. So IGT classification, of course, and yeah, let's get right into this. Made with organic grapes, so I'm curious to know how this goes. I haven't had a rosé of Nerello Mascalese in a while. And I'm looking forward to getting into this. On the nose. So right off the bat, I get peach. Peach is jumping out of the glass at me. I'm also getting like perfectly ripe red strawberries. I'm getting a little bit of a floral action here too, like a little bit of like a rose petal thing, which is really cool. I'm getting a secondary of like a melon, like a cantaloupe going on here. There's also a secondary pear here too. This is kind of cold, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I can warm this up a little bit. I hate to do this, but I did just pull this out and it's a little colder than I wanted it. Hold on, I hate to get prints on my glass, but whatever. I'm also getting like this nice kiwi thing going on here too. And even like a little bit of a spice, like a kind of an exotic spice as like a secondary. Let's go ahead and taste it and see if everything's translating to the palate. Stay tuned. Wine Wednesday will be right back. Check out my online store, fruitandglassgear.etsy.com, where all the gear is wine inspired. I would think you'll love it. It's comfortable, and just check it out. Cheers, guys. Now back to the show. This is the business. This is really, really delicious. Such a nice turnaround from the wine that I tasted for Wine Sale of the Week last week. If you watched that episode, I am very sorry. I had to pan that wine. I don't normally do that, but that one was just so bad. It was bad. So this is a really, really pleasant turnaround from that. Let's taste a little bit more. I'll get into the structure. Okay, so definitely the peaches up front. Well, let's talk about structure first. My fault. Acid's medium plus. It has a decent amount of acid here. It's slush up front, but on that finish, your mouth is watering like crazy. You kind of feel it. So medium plus on acid here. Finish is long. This is a medium. There's a medium-bodied rosé. I would say medium, kind of tiptoeing that line between medium body and medium and medium plus body for rosé, right on that tip in that line. There's a little tan in here just because there's some skin contact tan in here, but it's not overly tannic at all. Just kind of like, nice medium minus tan in here. Pretty seamless on the palate. Let's go ahead and talk about the fruit. There it is. So, as I was saying on the nose, a lot of that stuff translates. The peach, nice, perfectly ripe peach up front. As it transitions to the mid palate, you get this white strawberry. So I was talking about red strawberry on the nose. It turns into more of a white strawberry thing going on there. In the mid palate, along with the white strawberry, you're getting the kiwi. There's a nice little kiwi effect, or kiwi flavor popping up out of nowhere. That's actually extends to the finish with the strawberry. I like the texture of this wine. Nice. I like the minerality on the finish here. It's kind of like this like salty kind of minerality on the finish. Makes me wonder if this is like, if this specific vineyard is close to the sea or like the ocean. Like the sea salt type of thing going on a little bit on the finish. I mean, it doesn't even bow down on the finish. Like, it stays pretty consistent throughout the palate with its force, with its power. It's not overly powerful, but what I mean by that is it doesn't like dip at all. This is just stays pretty seamless on the palate. The finish is nice, lush, fresh fruit on the finish, along with a nice bit of acid to kind of elevate it, so it's not cloying at all with that minerality kick. I really, really like this wine. I think this is structured very well. I think the age kind of made it a little bit more seamless on the palate. This is what I expect. I've never been to Sicily and I want to go, but this is what I expect Sicilian wines to taste like when I'm sitting there at like some kind of cafe, or if I'm like in the vineyards with some people talking about wine and we're drinking rosé. This is what I expect the wine from these rosés from Sicily to taste like. It creates an image without, because I have a very vivid mind. It's just something that I am. My vivid mind is already having me picturing, hanging out with a bunch of people drinking rosé just like this, enjoying a beautiful sunset in the vineyards, just having a good time. So maybe eating a little bit too. Anyway, I really like this wine. If I'm scoring this wine, I'm going 90 plus on here, easy. Yeah, highly recommend this wine. If you can get your hands on it, definitely go and get it. Go get the 2022. I know they say get the younger vintages of rosés, but 2022. I think this is a really, it's not dipping at all. This is still going up. So get a bottle of this. I think you'll enjoy it. Other than that, newsletter time. It is fiction week this week, so I will be putting out some fiction stuff, information, news related. Like I have an article that I'm going to be putting out that I wrote about the state of fiction and what's going on with some specific information having to do with fiction. I'm talking about love in this one, love stories, and so I'll be putting that out soon. And this week, and stay tuned for that. Again, you just go to the link in my bio if you're on Instagram. If not, I will plug it down here in the notes section so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about as far as where to go to see what I'm doing with the newsletter. If you are already subscribed, think about subscribing to the $5 a month. I have a lot of stuff coming, really cool, out of the box interviews coming, some long form stuff coming, some discount codes coming, all types of stuff for people who are paying the $5 a month. If you don't want to worry about it, I just want to pay the $60 for the whole year, feel free to do that. And other than that, guys, my question of the day is, this is easy. Where does your favorite rosé come from? A lot of people like France, a lot of people like Italy, a lot of people like California. Where does your favorite rosés come from? And please, if you have a favorite one that you want me to review, please put that in the comment section so I can go look it up. Guys, until next time, cheers.